What is going on, my peoples, and my plant peoples? What's going on? How are y'all doing this weekend? This is a very lovely weekend, looking really beautiful outside. Yeah, I'm pretty ready for this. Are y'all ready for the spring? Cause I'm excited. I love the springtime. Probably one of maybe my favorites, other than the pollen. But because it's not too hot, not too cold, you can go on these trips and stuff like that. That's where a lot of vacations, at least for me, is going to be happening, and I'm very excited. So I'm hoping you guys get the same. Yeah, what's the business? What is the business? Okay. So I am Jumanji's Plant. Of course, if you're not subscribed to Black Boy Joy Plant Daddy, then what you doing? I'm gonna quote that one. Let me put it on a shirt. It's quoted now. But no, for real. So we are back in the place to be, at least for the next 20-30 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I think I did something kind of like this last year, where I looked at a website and was talking about things that I wanted from the website. But and it's gonna be split into 3 different videos, okay? And if you have any suggestions or anything like that, definitely drop it down below so the rest of us can have some a little bit of that information, you know what I'm talking about. So this video right here, I think I was looking for a plant, and I put it through Google to search for it, and then Etsy pop up. And I'm not really like a big Etsy person. I think I bought maybe 1 or 2 things from Etsy. So I'm not like a big Etsy connoisseur or even know how to really like use it and search for it a lot. But plant wise, I've found a good amount of like plants that I like and stuff that's on there. And I like it because they have like Klarna and, you know, just different ways to pay 4x4 or whatnot. And your boy do a lot. So to pay for 4 to 6 months for one thing, or 4 to 6 different payments, maybe not 6 months, but 4 to 6 different payments for one plant or something like that, like, it's smart, especially if you're paying for something that's like $5,000, something like that, you know, that seemed like a little outrageous and you don't want to spend it all at one time. Can I just go and buy it? Yeah, but if I can split it in 4s, I'm down with it. You feel me? So I went on to Etsy and I was looking at some plants, and I noticed that there was a plant that cost like $10,000, and I was like, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. For me, ain't no way I'm doing that. I don't want any plant that costs that. Like, I might want that plant, but I would never. Do I have the means? Yeah. But would I do it? No. Come on. That's for me, that's insane. For you, might be good. You know what I'm saying? You stand on your budget, stuff like that, or you might be working out your budget, but it's whatever. I ain't gonna judge you. I ain't here to, I mean, obviously I can't judge you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I got a lot of plants worth yeah, I'm sure. But so I was gonna go through, I have my laptop here, so I'm going to head over to this side right here, because I'm gonna try to post pictures right here of the plants that I'm talking about or whatnot, and I'll be just kind of like describing them from the laptop or whatnot. So this one right here, like I said, I'm gonna split it into 3. So the first one gonna be plants that cost $250. So that's kind of like a staple right there, $250 to $500. That's what this one is. The next one is gonna be a $500 to $1,000, and then the next one after that is gonna be $1,000 plus. Okay, 1,000 plus. So 250, 500, right? 500 to 1,000, then 1,000 plus. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get to it. Hope you have maybe something to do with your plants, or maybe you like just watching me, you need something to watch. Like I said, it'll probably be another good little 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes on it or whatnot. We got time. And I know sometimes people are like, oh, I don't like long videos. Well, the thing is, you can watch a little bit and come back. If you gotta come back, come back. You gotta come back. No, but yeah. So let's get into it. So now my first Etsy favorites of $250 to $800. There are 17 plants in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go And it won't be by like how like the lowest to the highest or something like that. It's just gonna be how I liked it. I don't even know if it can do it in that way, but it's not that deep for me to try to edit and, you know, all this stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go from left to right, okay? So you'll see them up here, and I may post like multiple photos and stuff like that. So yeah, so now let's go ahead and get into it. So now the first one that I see is the Philodendron Orange Princess exact root live plant. So it's a 6-inch pot, and this one right here is $300, okay? And I'll let you know if I would get it or not, and I would love to know like which one you would get or whatnot. And of course I think that'll make like a really good video and stuff like that. So yeah, so we're looking at this Philodendron Orange Prince. I don't think I've actually ever seen the Philodendron Orange Prince. It's a really pretty plant. I think it's given like Halamanamina red. It's like this like red albino kind of plant or whatnot, but in a philodendron form. I think this would be really nice, especially like if it's a climber. It looks like it's a climber. It's a climber. So really gorgeous. And then it has that like red leaf that come out, and I see that it doesn't stay that red leaf. So it looks like it got a multitude of like different colors. It look like it got the green, look like it got the light green, it got like that kind of whitish little look to it, it got the pink in it. So it's definitely giving. It is definitely giving. It's something that I would get. It's a thumbs up for me. It's a thumbs up for me. Very pretty plant. It looks a little like the leaves don't seem like strong, seem a little like kind of weaker, something like that. So maybe like the roots aren't really strong. But if this is anything like a wizard or a dark lord or something like that, I can see me growing this. I can definitely see me growing this. It's a really pretty plant. I would definitely love to know if you guys is feeling the Philodendron, what is it? What I said? The orange Prince. Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's a thumbs up for me. Okay. So now the next one that we have is the Philodendron hybrid Billietier in the El Chaco. Now that's a unique kind of look. That is already gonna be a thumbs up for me, because y'all know I love me a Billietier, and for it to have the El Chaco, I wonder what makes it variegated though. Like what makes this plant variegated? That's interesting. Because the Billietier itself isn't variegated, and the El Chaco itself isn't variegated, but this is variegated. So it's already a thumbs up for me. I like the leaves. The leaves look a little strong. Look like it's red stem, kind of like that comes from the El Chaco. I think in bigger leaves it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I wonder if though that variegation is stable, because I'm looking at the bottom leaves and I don't see kind of any real variegation on there, but the top two is variegated, so that would be like my only thing. But I do see like roots kind of popping out of it, so it seems like a very healthy plant. Kind of seems a little damaged, but I can see me getting this one. So yeah, that's a thumbs up for sure. How y'all feel about this hybrid Billietier and El Chaco red? I would do it. I could see me doing this. I think that's really pretty. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Now we're going back to another Philodendron. This one here is the Philodendron, or the variegated moonlight Philodendron. And I would get it. I would definitely get it. So let me not say it like that. It's definitely a gorgeous plant. I love the variegation on it, and then it being moonlight, I think that'd be an easy grow, and I think that you would enjoy it. I like moonlights because moonlights are ideally like yellowish philodendrons, and then to have variegation on there, I think that'd be really gorgeous. But for the price tag, it's gonna be a no. I think for a moonlight philodendron, you can buy it from like really any kind of store. I mean, like Kroger probably sells this plant at probably like 15, 20 bucks. To throw some variegation on there and it's almost 6 times as much, I think for me that's a no. But for some people, that might be a heck yeah. And I do think it's a rare find because I have not seen this plant variegated, so it's a go. It really is a go. But for me, I don't know. $295 for it is a no. So that's just me. But it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I can see it's growing very easily. Very easily. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So we 4 down. Next we got that's a word right there. The Mataphyllum Java Beauty variegated. Really pretty. I like the long leaves, the long stems or whatnot. I can see this plant just kind of like, I don't know if it like grows because it looks like it's kind of more so a, kind of like a bird nest type of plant or whatnot. I like the variegation on it. I like that half leaf or whatnot. I think all the leaves have a creativeness to it. And even like that non-variegated or slightly variegated one towards the bottom, I think even that one is beautiful. Like I could see a plant full of that one, but that one to the right is giving Florida beauty. You know what I mean? So I don't know, it's pretty now. Very gorgeous. But for me, it's gonna be a no. And I think the reason that it's a no is because of how long the stems are, I suppose. I don't know if I have a lot of room for plants that kind of poke out a little bit of everywhere. I think that's more so like a table kind of plant. I mean, I guess you could put it really anywhere. It's really kind of like no excuse. I'm sure I would pot it anywhere, but I don't know. It's beautiful, but for me, it's not really giving to me. Very beautiful plant though. Please don't get me wrong on that one. Very beautiful plant. And if you got it, much respect to you. Much respect to you. The Malaphyllum Java Beauty. I like the name even Java Beauty. I think that's so cool. That's so cool. But for me, it's gonna be a no. But very pretty. $345. I can see that. I don't know how much a regular one is, but $345. It seems pretty rare. I've never seen it before. So a lot of these plants are new to me, and I just went through and I just found plants. I didn't try to find like my favorite ones or anything like that. I just went, saw the price, stamped it. So I've seen this one various amount of times, like at plant pop-up and things like that, and never did I really think to like buy one. This is the variegated black cardinal. I don't know if there's like a regular cardinal or not or whatnot, but for me, I don't know, it's kind of giving sickly. I don't know if this like a regular kind of variegated black cardinal, like do they all kind of look like that? But it's kind of giving sickly, like the brown on it. I don't know if that means like it's good or not or something like that. Maybe I'll definitely like educate myself more on it. Let me kind of pull it up. Let me pull another image up. No, that's kind of all how they look. So it's more of like a bronzy type of look. I don't know if I'm into like bronzy plants. I know I do want to get like the Florida bronze, but that's because it says Florida in it. And y'all know I'm a big Florida man, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't know, it's not, for me, no. And I do know that these cost a little bit more, so the $395 I think is very considerate for this plant, because I have seen this plant go above 500, so maybe this one right here I found like a really good one. So if I were to get it, would I be upset? No, I wouldn't. I would not be upset. But the look on it, it's not giving for me. It's just not giving for me. Pretty, but not giving for me. Okay. Definitely let me know if you're feeling it down below in the comments. Just let me know if you're feeling it. Okay. So the next one that we have here is the Alocasia Black Velvet Pink Variegated, and then it says corm. So you have the option to buy the plant or the corm or whatnot. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't buy any corm. Like if this is the plant for $3.49, I don't know. Very beautiful plant. I will definitely buy it for sure. But for me, if I saw it and it was like 150, maybe even 200, I might buy it. But $3.49, I don't, maybe not 200. 150 is probably the max that I would do. And I'll be okay with getting something, maybe 2 leaves in, or whatnot. But like buying a corm, no. I have bought corn before, but that's from people that I know. Like if you were to send me this corm, because when you look at corms, you can't tell what plant it is, you know what I mean? And for me to buy a corm, I feel like I'm very successful at growing corms though. So if I had known this seller and they were trying to sell it to me, but I wouldn't buy a corm for $3.49 either. Like you have to send me like, no, it wouldn't even be. Very beautiful plant. Like if I saw it, I would buy it for sure. I definitely want it as an alocasia, as an alocasia collector. But for the $3.49, I don't know. I don't know. But very pretty. So if it were at a better price, I would buy it. But at $3.49, if they're just talking about the options of the corm, then it's a no for me. Because I would imagine what the plant is. I think PLANTLIFELEX sells this plant right here, so maybe I might go and check that out. But for the price, no. Do I want it? Yes. As an alocasia grower, I want it. So, yeah. Next plant we're going to is the begonia. Shout out to the begonia. Okay, so this is the begonia Guinea Galaxy, and I have seen this plant before, and it's a yes for me. Just because of like the dark green, and then it gets that little, I mean, it got beautiful colors. It got the light green, it got the pink in there, a little reddish in there, it got a little kind of yellow, light greenish in there. Like, yeah, no, it's giving. It is definitely giving. $3.49, maybe not, unless that's the only option for it or whatnot. And yeah, I see that it kind of grows, or it's a lot more expensive too, depending on which option that you buy. But $3.49, I don't know. I'm not a big begonia person, so my begonia people, let me know if like this is a good price, like if that's like a steal almost. If it's a steal, let your boy know, because I might mess around and come across one of them and don't know that it's a steal, and it's like, Jamon, you really should have bought that plant, because like you're never gonna get that price again. Like, let your boy know, put your boy on. I'm not, I'm not above trying to understand a lot of these plant prices, and I don't know all plants and stuff like that, so I'll never come up here and say like I'm a plant expert at best, but I know the plants that I have, so that's just, that's by at best. But the begonia Guinea Galaxy, she can get it. She can get it. I would definitely try to bargain the price with it, because I don't have a lot of begonias, but that begonia is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful, very outstanding. And I don't have a lot of begonias, but yeah, okay. Okay, so the next plant that we have here is the Philodendron Islamanii, and it looked like it got like a little variegation on it. I don't know if is it supposed to be a variegated one? But this one just looked like it's like a top cut, I guess you would say. But yeah, that's pretty. I think I've seen more variegation on it before, so I don't know about no $4.75 is the price that they're trying to sell it at. I think you'll probably find a better price for a 2-leafer for sure. Very beautiful plant. The variegated one, definitely costs you a lot more. So the non-variegated is, so the variegated one, as I'm looking at, I'm trying to like research it a little bit, over $1,000. So the non-variegated is sitting at the price that it's looking at. So, but for me, I would rather pay the price for the variegated one as opposed to $4.75 for like this kind of low variegated one. Very beautiful though. I do want an Ezra Moss. When I get the chance to get my hands on one, I definitely will buy one. I kind of like it because it got like a pharaoh's face, like an Anubis face or whatnot, and I like those type of shaped leaves. Maybe that's why I like my Alocasias, because Alocasias kind of all look like that. But a very beautiful plant. If you got this plant, definitely drop it down below and tell us a good price that you would pay for it, or the price that you did pay for it, and something that maybe you wanted to pay for it. I think that'd be very beneficial to a lot of us in this on this video. So I will buy the variegated one, and then I'll probably pay I will pay some chump change for it. I mean, not chump change, I'll pay some change for it, if I'm being very honest. I think that Ezra Moss is not above my variegated Bellietier, but definitely a little bit below. So I would pay the price for it. And if you've known or watched any of my videos, you know that's gonna be my next, that's gonna be after I graduate type plant or whatnot, so you'll see it. But yeah, let's move on. So now the next one, we got an Anthurium. This is the Anthurium papillolanum, Gunna Yella. I don't know, I guess maybe because I'm not a big Anthurium person, I don't know. My Anthurium people, you gotta help me out with this one too. Cause right now it's a no. I know papillolanums are like big Anthurium, like people love, like Anthurium lovers love papillolanums, and they come in like so many different shades of like blues and blacks and dark greens and stuff like that. But for me, it's a no. For me, it's a no. Very beautiful though. Don't get me wrong. Like if I saw it, I would definitely stop and like look at it, maybe touch the leaves, kind of look a little fuzzy or whatnot. But it's a no as far as like buying it. And then this one go for $4.75 for a 4-inch pot. No. My Anthurium people, put us on. Let us know if this Anthurium papillolanum Gunna Yella is worth the $4.75, or if it's too pricey. Let us know. Put your people on this, okay? So put your people on, all right? And then move on. So next we have the variegated Philodendron silver sword. Variegated Philodendron silver sword. So now a silver sword at best, grocery store, about $15, $20. Throw some variegation on there, and we're talking about like 20 times that price, I guess, 15 times that price. And I don't even have a silver sword. I think I've never had a silver sword. I think this being variegated as a silver sword is definitely like a rare plant, or would be treated as a rare plant. And I definitely think you would probably get your money out of it. But for me, it's a no. It's a no. Very gorgeous. I love the leaves. I love like the shape of the Philodendron silver sword. But to throw some variegation on there, I mean, it's pretty. Very gorgeous. But for me, I don't know. My Philodendron heads, what y'all think? Because I like to know what you think. What y'all think? Would you shoot for it? Would you not? Is $4.50 like too much asking for a price? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? But for me, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no for the price. I'm gonna say no. It's a silver sword variegated. For me, that's not really like impressing me or moving me too much. I definitely think it'll be an easy grower. I think it'll be probably really fulfilling after you kind of get it to your house and you maybe look at it a couple times and you go, you know what, this is really pretty. You know, I think it'll give kind of like something like that. But for me right now, it's like I don't know. And I don't know. But it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. The next one we have is the caramel marble. And I know that these go for a little price. And this one is a 4-inch one for $400. So I would imagine that like a bigger caramel marble go for like thousands. I would imagine probably thousands. Yeah, I'm looking at some places that's selling like 1,300, 2,600, 1,320 right here. So yeah, this is definitely a pricey one. It's looking really pretty. Color variegation and stuff like that. I definitely think I like it bigger because it has like the razor sharp leaves. So I'm looking at like futuristic. 400, I would have to think about it. Look at my expenses and go, hey, can I essentially throw away 400 or 100 a month for 4 Kalana placements? Like, I might consider it. If like this was my thing, I would do it. I would go for it. So I give it a yeah. I give it a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up. It's pretty. It's very pretty plant. And then I like the mature leaves on it, and yeah, it's really pretty. So I can't even front on it. So I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. So the next one is a spiritus, and y'all know how I feel about a spiritus. This one right here is $325. I say take y'all butt to Equigenera and get the $100 ones. It's not this size, it's gonna be smaller. So really you are kind of paying for size. Like if this was smaller, it'd be 100, but because it's more mature, it's $325. I get it. I definitely get it. The leaves look a little healthy. I can imagine if you put it on a pole, it'll probably give you even bigger leaves. That's what I plan to do. This is in soil. So what I paid $325 for it, I mean, if I paid the 100 for it, multiply it times 3, and it'll be 3 times bigger, then I mean I would pay for it. That's how I kind of do the math on that one. So yeah, I'll pay for it. I would. But I have me one, like I said, from Equigenera, the one in Orlando, and I went to go pick out mine for $100, but that one was for me graduating. So to me, the spiritus, the spirit of me graduating, it meant something to me as opposed to me just going out and just buying anything. So it's given. I would buy it. It's a thumbs up for me. It's a thumbs up for me. And then last but not least, Philodendron Bilietiae variegata. Y'all already know. And it's funny because I didn't put this in no particular order. This was just last. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. For sure, your boy is buying it. Now there are some green leaves in this plant right here. I'm trying to see, is it the last one to come up or the first one to come up? Because that would be important to me, because from my understanding, these may go back depending. But I think that the last one is variegated. So I would buy it, but I think that I would look for one that doesn't have a green leaf, because that would deter me. Because I got regular Bilietiaes, you know what I mean? Like I got them all over the house and I love them. I mean, you know, I just chopped mine back, and then I have my baby right here who is still doing very well. So I love the Bilietiae variegated. I don't know, that's like my top one right now. So for me to get that one, I would get it. I would, of course, research and find more, I won't say more variegated, but one that doesn't have anything close to the top unvariegated leaves, because I want my investment like everybody else got theirs, you know what I mean? So for sure, it's a up. It's definitely a up. So yeah, we have gotten through the 250 to 500 series. So that's gonna be it. I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with your boys. Definitely down in the description, tell me some of those plants that would definitely fit your liking, your budget, if you would pay for it, if you wouldn't. I would love that little discussion or whatnot. And yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking through, coming through, staying through, messing with your boy, you know what I'm saying, up here in the plant room, whatnot. And as always, keep it solid for sure. love, peace, and plants.